middagshow. Los tot 6.
Wat een fantastische plaat zeg. Just Being Me, titeltrack van zijn laatst verschenen album Myles Sanko. En hij was afgelopen weekend in Nederland. En met een klein beetje geluk heb ik hem aan de telefoon. Mr. Sanko, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, good afternoon.
Nice to speak you, Myles. How is it?
Yeah, absolutely great. It's fantastic to be in the Netherlands and also to be on your radio show.
Yeah, nice. Thanks. I'm proud of it to have you here in the show. We played Just Being Me. It's the title of your new album. It will be released 2-3 weeks ago. What a nice record is that, Myles?
Great. Well, I'm glad that you enjoy it. Yeah, I mean everybody seems to be taken to it, so that is a great thing. And I'm glad that people can kind of understand the story. You know what I'm trying to tell, the message in the music. Yeah, it's all good.
Mm-hmm. You're a singer-songwriter. For the people who don't know who Myles Sanko is, when did you start your career?
When did I start my career? Okay, it goes back to 2008.
Okay.
When I gave up my work as a chef in the Cambridge University to become a full-time musician, and it's been a journey since then. I've been in the various other bands before doing my solo project. With my first album of my solo project in 2013 was Born in Black and White, and then I released another one, second long play, Forever Dreaming, in 2014, and then my new album now, Just Being Me, a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, it's a nice record when I listen to it. It's slow tracks, up-tempo tracks. Why the variation of it?
Why the variation? Well, you've got to have variation in life, right? You got to have a bit of everything. I mean, I didn't do that intentionally to make them varied. I was just writing music that I enjoyed and that I wanted to share with people. So somehow, when I'm listening back to the finished product, it feels like there's something for everybody in there, you know. And all the tracks are the same, which is a good thing. They all have a line running through them, which is myself, but musically, you know, it's packaged in a classical sort of a jazz production, but it's not jazz. It's still soul music, and I've slowed some things down to have sort of a groovier hip hop backbeat. So there's a bit of everything in there, you know.
Yeah, jazz means pop and soul.
Yeah, I mean, it's I guess it's a pop element. It's everything. It's just good music.
Yeah, it's very good music. You were last weekend in Limburg, in the Netherlands. In Venlo, you do there a show in Grenswerk, and you have there the greatest Venlo choir ever. With your song Coming Home, how was it?
It was fantastic. I mean, all the shows that I've had so far was good. Venlo was a highlight so far.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of love there, and I've done a few shows there already, so there's a good foundation. It was a really good show. And tonight I'm in Arnhem.
Arnhem, okay.
How you pronounce it?
Oh, you stay in Holland,
Arnhem.
okay.
Yeah, we're still in Holland. So tonight I'm in Arnhem, doing a show at the Luxor, and I'm here for another 3 days. So we're going to be in the Hague on Saturday. And in Zwolle, is that how you pronounce it? Zwolle?
Zwolle, yes. Hedel.
We're going to be there in tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, okay.
Tomorrow night. But we come back again at the end of the month to do Amsterdam at Paradiso, to do Rotterdam at the Bird, and then Hilversum as well.
Okay, now you're the whole week in Holland, and in a couple of weeks you come back to Holland. Okay, nice, Mr. Sanko. Nice to have you on the phone. Nice to talk with you. The album will be great. You said you're a singer-songwriter. You play jazz music. You told about soul, hip hop. It's all the things in one package in one album. Maybe next year festivals, or can't you tell about that?
Yeah, I mean, I've done a few festivals already for my previous albums in Holland. But next year, definitely, we're gonna focus more on broadening the fan base and doing some bigger festivals. And hopefully, we can do North Sea Jazz Festival next year, because they wanted me to join them this year, but I couldn't make it happen. So maybe that would be a good one to reach the people that of my kind of music. But I am a soul singer. I'm not a jazz musician.
No.
Technically, I like jazz, But anyway, everything all comes from the same source anyway. You know, hip hop, jazz, soul, and and funk. It all comes from the same source. So musically, it all sits beautifully together, and that's what I try to do. Well, that's what I'm trying to do with my music.
Yeah.
Your
music like a party, Myles.
Yeah, I guess a bit of everything in there.
Yeah, nice. Okay, we play another song from the album Just Being Me, and when we say singer-songwriters, when we say Myles Sanko, then we think about Gregory Porter, Jonathan Jeremiah, and that's the artists. We name it in one awesome.
That's cool. That's all good.
Yeah, very nice. Which song we gonna play, Myles, from the album?
Well, the next song I think we should play should be "Promises" because it's a political song, and given the current times that we're living in with Donald Trump, taking into power in the United States and everybody's news and everybody's magazines and everything else. So let's hope either his promises or whatever he's promising the people, he keeps his promises. This song is about failed promises from our politicians, and that's what the song means. It's an up-tempo number, quite funky, but it has a strong message. Okay, maybe the next single from the album, or it possibly could be. And we're discussing stuff with the record label, but let's see what happens. You make the singles happen, I guess. Play what you like, and hopefully the people will enjoy it. It's a very nice track, but the whole album is very good. Great, I'm glad you think that. Yeah. Okay. Myles Sanko, may I thank you for having you in the show. I'm proud of it. Thanks for all. I wish you a good gig this evening in Arnhem, a lot of success in Holland, and maybe we speak each other later. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Absolute great pleasure for the love and the support. And thank you for playing my music. Okay. Thanks, Myles. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.